We often hear comparisons between BRICS and NATO, which, in my view, reflect a misunderstanding of their fundamental differences. NATO is a Cold War-era military alliance that has long outlived its original purpose, while BRICS is an economic alliance with the potential to rival the European Union. If BRICS can play its cards right and overcome internal challenges, it could surpass the EU, given its access to vast natural resources and immense economic potential. Although BRICS Plus has currently suspended new memberships, Turkey recently announced its official intention to join the bloc. This move seems logical, given the EU's prolonged hesitation over admitting Turkey, despite more than a decade of negotiations. Turkey brings significant advantages to BRICS Plus, starting with efficient transportation routes connecting East and West and serving as a crucial link between the global South and the West. President Erdogan undoubtedly views this position as a strategic advantage, one he could use to gain leverage with multiple actors, a role he would likely relish.
We see, obviously, rule-based system, serving better to Turkey's interest. Let me be very clear. But BRICS or G20, these are all dialogue platforms, meaning it's not like European Union. So membership is just yet another dialogue so far. It may change with, obviously, geostrategic competition and further fragmentation and, friendshoring from geopolitically, near countries. Then, of course, those type of clubs or platforms can evolve. But at this stage, all I can say is that we appreciate our relationship with European Union. We have $213 billion of trade volume, not services, just goods trade with EU.
Turkey isn't the only country considering BRICS membership as an alternative to the European Union. Serbia has also expressed interest in joining BRICS instead of the EU. Recently, Serbian Deputy Prime Minister Aleksandar Vulin remarked that the EU imposes increasingly stiff demands while offering no tangible progress towards membership. This growing frustration is shared by several countries that have been striving for EU membership for years without success. Serbia, for instance, applied to join the EU in 2009 and has been a candidate since 2012, yet has seen little advancement in its membership bid.
We are really proud to have you here as the Prime Minister of Serbia visiting us, and we take this as it is a strong signal of recognition of the common work we have. First of all, on the future of Serbia, that it's not the first time I say it, we both believe strongly will be inside the European Union, and this is the direction towards which we're working consistently and stubbornly.
Now, 12 years later, Serbia has decided it has had enough, and BRICS may offer far more attractive alternatives. The demands from Brussels have become increasingly difficult, if not outright unacceptable.
I odmah da vam kažem, Sjedinjene Američke Države odlično znaju kako su mi, znate šta mi je rekao, suviše je to visok nivo šefa CIA da bi vam rekao ime, jer to je za vas malo previše. Ali razgovarao je sa mnom i rekao mi, gospodine Vulin, mi znamo da vi niste ni ruski agent ni kriminalac, ali vi ste strateški suprotstavljeni stavovima moje vlade. Tačno. Apsolutno tačno. Zato što su strateški stavovi njegove vlade da priznamo Kosovo, da napustimo Republiku Srpsku i da uvedemo sankcije Ruskoj federaciji. Ništa od toga se neće desiti dok Aleksandar Vučić vodi Srbiju i dok sam ja u vladi Srbije i tačka. Hvala.
Brussels has escalated its demand, now insisting that Belgrade not only normalize relations with Kosovo, but also fully recognize the breakaway province's independence.
Der Dialog zur Normalisierung zwischen Serbien und Kosovo läuft nicht zufriedenstellend. Ich bestehe beiden Partnern gegenüber darauf, dass sie die eingegangenen Verpflichtungen vollständig umsetzen. Das ist wichtig für die Bürgerinnen und Bürger und für eine Zukunft dieser beiden Länder in der Europäischen Union.
In an interview with Berliner Zeitung in mid-October, Aleksandar Vulin addressed the EU directly, saying, "Just tell us if you don't want us. Why keep imposing conditions we can't meet? We view the EU as a partner, but we're not entirely sure if the EU sees us the same way. He pointed out that EU negotiators have told Serbia, if you don't cut ties with Russia, you won't join the EU. Vulin raised a key question. Are we partners or not? Do we have the right to pursue our own interests? Clearly, Vulin is emphasizing Serbia's desire to maintain its sovereignty while still developing a partnership with the EU. However, if the EU is unwilling to respect that sovereignty, Serbia is prepared to look elsewhere. And that's precisely what it's doing by seeking BRICS membership. Vulin also told the German newspaper that, unlike the EU, Russia has never forced Serbia to choose between Brussels and Moscow, nor has it threatened to cut ties if Serbia pursues EU accession. The Kosovo issue remains one of the biggest challenges for Serbia. Years ago, it was manipulated by certain actors, and many understand why it remains such a significant hurdle for the country. As the annual BRICS summit approaches, Serbia has announced its plans to attend with an eye on future membership. Vulin stressed it would be irresponsible not to explore all possibilities, including BRICS membership. If BRICS is attractive to other countries like the UAE, Saudi Arabia, or Turkey, why should it be any different for Serbia? There's no doubt that BRICS has become a real alternative to the European Union. What do you think about this shift? We're seeing more and more countries in Europe and Asia recognizing that BRICS Plus offers much more than the EU can at this point. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more exclusive updates.